Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Daza Whatsupp Radio. Basically, me one over here today. I just want to reason and talk. And all awareness vibes, you know me? Like, you know, I get an interview, I been doing interview, I been doing blogging, I been doing a lot of things lately, and you know, I always believe that everything with me do is really visual arts and performing arts. It's just the arts for me. And recently I was asked to choose between if I was to choose between being an artist or being a selector or editing videos or vlogs or whatever. You know what? And me couldn't come up with an answer because thing I want to do as one thing. And then as it comes to as my spirituality, because as I said in the previous interview is the word imagination doesn't really exist. It's an illusion. And when people tell us say if you imagine something, they make it look like say if you imagine something, it's an illusion. It's not real. Several times we have this deja vu moments where we did that imagine some things and then it happened in a real life. Have you ever think about that, people? There's nothing named imagination. When I was going to school, they might teach us about imagination, composition. It's not imagination, it's spirituality. You're in the spiritual realm or the spiritual realm when you tap inside that thing what them call imagination. Because at the end of the day, man that invent car, hear about architect. You see me? And architect is somebody draw something, put it on paper and then build it. So where did that idea come from? Imagination? That's no imagination. That's removing things from the spiritual form from one dimension, put it to two dimension, and then you got three and four dimension. You understand me? I say. You notice them call it dimension, two dimension, three dimension. So what about we within now a different dimension? You know, the term is our 0 dimension. I think probably spiritual world is one dimension then. And two dimension would be like me drawing on a piece of paper. That's two dimension. Also, to me kind of learn say majority of the things that when me draw, they actually come to life. And then as me I was telling people, me never realized how spiritual I was. That look, this drawing thing, painting picture, drawing things out of my mind. Because you have two type of artists, You have some artists, them you can't beat them upon copy. Like the artist that I've learned from, he was a copy artist. When I went to West Kingston, um, and me and Michael Robinson, most people I watch this from downtown, they know like the Ghost. Him say him no draw time head. And me ask him why, and him say, you want to be correct. So if him go draw something, you have to look on a picture and copy it exact same way. He's a very good copy artist. And to learn the game to me, I always say, all right, look like when me draw things out, I made me wrong. So maybe a copy artist too. But being a copy artist, it just advance on your talent or the way you execute. But that's not spirituality right there. That's just like a printer. That's just like you have some picture and you put it in a printer, you copy it. But one to the man who take the picture, the original, that's not original. Once you look on a picture and you draw somebody, that's not original. I think the original way is for somebody sit down and you draw them. Like back in the days with the artists, they were spiritual. That's why you see most paintings are always done of the Bible, the stories of the Bible, the Last Supper, Jesus. Because back in the days, you never have camera, you never have TV, you never have camera to take picture. So the camera is really the copycat will come in at the thing or the videos, even them are something we don't know. But the original form of art is really a deep spirituality. People used to paint from their mind, take things from out of the spiritual realm, put it in the physical realm. Even authors write from the imagination, like people that say imagination, like even with look at what you write at the name. It's a popular Romeo and Juliet. The Romeo and Juliet story, it was written centuries ago, and look and in Jamaica now we have lovers leap where two lovers jump over one place. And that's a real life story. So sometimes things are spiritual and we can move things from the spiritual realm, put it in the physical realm. I think whenever we have our imagination, we are basically spiritual. Even this daydream or deja vu or whatever. Because even the good old Bible says, so a man thinketh, so is he. So your very thoughts are spiritual. And I was taught that if a man have a shoot another man, he have to see it in their mind first before it happen. So whatever in the mind is spiritual. So as an artist or as a person, when why me become successful at all these things, like when I was pursuing art, I always want to be the best. I always want to be the best artist ever, and I tell myself that. And then, you know, it's a two-dimension thing. The newspaper is two-dimension, and if you do two-dimension and make newspaper with a two-dimension, that's good. Even me I do my vlog, I mean, to work with TVG and CVM and, have a million views on the internet, and also if me I play music and if I have no number one mixtape, them something in my mind before them manifest. You understand me? I say so people should know and understand life and know so not only imagination that doesn't exist. That's an illusion. You understand me? I say that's the word imagination doesn't exist. That's why they will tell about illustrate. You understand? Give me an illustration because they tend to elude us and feel like say what we do not real and paintings and all. Me realize say if I'm gonna go build a car, if I'm gonna go build a house, you need an architect to do the plan. The cartoon them too. Another thing too, that is the most spiritual thing is the cartoon them. Because you know about the Simpsons and you know the prediction, because these cartoons are actually the plans. The movies them, they are preliminaries to show what to come. They are the creation of the mind. Even the Matrix, look, the Matrix, right? Teach us that if Neo dead in the show and dead in a real life. You understand me I say? And we can see man a play match on TikTok and dead in a real life. Dead on TikTok and dead in a real life. You see me? And then also too, I think TikTok is it's a thing that with the youth them a do right now. Them a make money from it and whatever them a do. I'm not fighting a man thing, but when somebody a play a match on TikTok, me observe them thing. Them a argue. One somebody I get more gift, another somebody now get no more gift. And anybody get the more gift win, and anybody get the less gift lose. And then when me look upon them, because me as a person who observe very well, you have to be observant in a life. People don't have a teacher, nothing, you just observe. Me remember playing Mortal Kombat. And you over here so under somebody over there so on a fight and a lie. I see him way like how your life them would not run down. I see him thing. So when I look upon them thing, them say them thing they spiritually. When you play a match with people and lose, the way all it happen on TikTok. Even the youth named Baba King, when he died, he lost the match. He got 13 shots, his score was 13. So most of the thing them you see are going spiritual. That's why when me go over TikTok now, me decide to I do interviews. You understand? Rather than play a match and bring along somebody, me over here and you over there, and me interview you. Or you interview me. I decided that, because me know them thing, you understand? Me study the game and kind of find out the majority of things that we are doing right now. It's more spiritual than physical, but people just see the physical aspect and then don't see the spiritual. Like, one time, God, I look on a girl because he look good. And girl is sexy, me da fuck it. After you start fuck a bag of girl and something, you find say you have some demon girl, you fuck some girl. Me not see people physical anymore. Me see them physical, but I mean my third eye is always open. When me look on a person, me look deep in them soul. You understand what I say? Yeah, me start do that. You understand what I say? Because me never realize them thing, my brother, till what me a 30-year-old now, 31. Me live a young life spiritually, connected with the world. I never really realized, never even knew that spirituality exists. Me think that spirituality are just dopey, or all them thing that was what we were taught that, spirit are dopey. And all them something, there's somebody who dead and come back, or some people tell us say, when you talk about spirituality, you talk about God and the devil and all them something there, you know. And yes, when you talk about spiritual as it pertains to religion, you have to talk about God, but it's not just God alone in the spiritual realm, you see me? and you watch these movies like the Flash, and them tell us say Flash stuck in our, what do you call it, our speed force, and then it come out. These, that's every show, it always a show you the spiritual form when you watch these movies. But we watch it and we get the notion that, yo, this not real. Everything is real. You understand what I say? Because the mind is real. You know, the mind, just like how me can take up a pencil and draw an image from my mind. Whatever I'm seeing in my mind, I can put it on paper. But realize, say, yo, oh, that's really my gift. The get drawing something out of my mind, put it on paper. It's just an element. I know they say it stop. You know, people. So when people are gonna say, oh yeah, this so much stuff. Oh yeah, you had this, you had that, and you had that, and you had this. It's because I literally can take things from out of my mind and put it in the physical form. But the problem with me have right now is to remove things from the spirit, from the physical form, and put it in the spiritual world. Enough people do it physical. A man might shot a man. So when they shot a man and him dead, him gone back in the spiritual realm, remove, taking life out of him. But you have people like me, we can literally think about things, like, some people, we got Obi a man and Obi somebody or poison or whatever. But it's when a mind develop this barrier against negativity. You understand what I say? When people are gonna try when people attack you, you can react so many different ways without physical. Some people think the only thing them can do is get physical. A man lick you, you have to go lick him back. I mean, you can think about things and manifest it by your very thoughts. But when I talk like these, people are gonna say, "Oh, madman, mad this," because they don't understand certain things, isn't me? And other people across the world, other nations do these things. You have people like the Chinese. They will tell you, you watch these movies and they will tell us that them are what them call them people, the monk them, when them upon them higher meditation. Why are even in a Jamaica still, or in a full culture, the Rastafarian them, they go on a meditation by smoking marijuana. And if I listen to Bob Marley interview, him tell us, so when you burn the weed, it clear up your mind. If you burn a spliff right now and sit down, everything just get quiet. You don't get distracted, you hear everything while going around you. But it's not, it's just that you don't feel overdo it. But as I say, when we think about the whole colonial system and the whole um colonialism or we go through, people really and truly start to really mental free their mind in our way, and then the system fight against person who mentally free themselves from mental slavery. Because for us to believe or have even them ready to say in these leaders and these politicians and these church and these all these things are like systematic things that place to control and to destroy our minds. You understand? Because when me observe, we we're not the third world, um or what I call it Western world, right? Just so you know. If that every country we're not the east, we live a illusion life. you know, and then if I get religious, people go and tell us, say, yo, you blaspheme. In which way? What happened to the people them will live at China who don't have Christianity as their religion? Who they pray to? Are all of them nations of people that go into hell? Because them they give us the notion that there's a hell and there's a heaven and all these things. And we live it and believe it for generation upon generation, and we do all these things and we go do this figure heaven and do this and all them thing there. And one more ask, where is this heaven and this hell? Is it a physical thing or it's a spiritual thing? Because if heaven and hell is spiritual, why there people put attach physical things to it? Milk and honey. When you die, you got heaven by milk and honey. When you die, you go back in the spiritual realm, you escape. When a person die, what happen is Their spirit escape the prison that is in. Your spirit is in your body and it's a prison. It's trapped, the spirit. And when you die, you escape that. So when you die, you don't need the milk and honey because milk and honey will be the physical things then. You understand what I say? So it just like when time you go born, you came out of the water there and you come forth from the land, and if you go back to the water there, you might die. Because if you go in the water too long without whatever, you're dead, and you're dead and it's for 9 months. You understand what I mean? So you came from a portal, right? And you walk on this earth, and when that spirit leave this body, it not come back. Why would it come back? The body is no good. I mean, like Lazarus died for 4 days. Why would the spirit come back to a body that was why bring back Lazarus? And his spirit why would why Jesus decided to bring back Lazarus? Why would you die and come back? You understand what I say? These are things that I question, and want to question them, say don't question the work of God, and them tell all kind of stupidness. You understand what I say? What I think what people should know is that the whole English language is, so them call it spelling, is a spell. These writers, English language is a spell. So them call it spellings because this book that handed down was written over 2,000 years ago. Well, at least you them know now live them life off of it still. But a book was written, a spiritual book, 2,000 years ago, right? You call it the Bible. And the abbreviation for the term Bible is basic information before leaving Earth. Now, this Bible that we're given to, them use it in the church. If you go and up man right now, him have it. And a gunman will walk and kill people, him have it in the back and pocket. And if you go to church, the pastor will tell you or preach from the Bible, say the dead and the living, if you have no share and part or whatever. And when you go to a funeral, them carry the dead man go in the church and pray over the man with the same Bible. And then tomorrow morning, if you are Christian, the funeral keep today, Saturday, and tomorrow morning, if you are Christian, your pitney, I see him Bible, them take up and read over your pitney. And you go to a man, and I see him Bible, them read out. So that conclude one thing. This Bible is a spell book. You understand what I say? It's a spell book. It casts spell. When you watch Charm and these movies, you see them literally sit down and them read out of the Bible and cast spell. Reason for that? In witchcraft, the letter B is what they use to cast spell. Like most words, or every word that B is on, B can be removed. B not necessary. Like because, you can't say a cause. Beware, you can't say aware. You understand what I say? Even the word business, if you remove B, you get using. Using mean using goods or service. Business is really either you're using goods or service. Yeah, that's what I say. I don't mean invent money. But even if you're having a conversation and you use the word but not really need it. You understand what I say? And if you go deeper into that, beware, behold, be gone, bewitch. Be is really the word that is not, is a, that's why them say the blood of Jesus against you. That's why them say when say blood clot or bumbo clot, it's a bad word because it's a spell word that can cast spell. So you find say the Bible is a spell book. People can read the same Bible upon you and kill you and cast spell upon you. And him say a good book, a God book. You understand what I say? But the Bible is one of the most dangerous books you can ever have. The Bible is actually, when you watch Charm and all the movies, they say read out and sink demon and vanquish demon. The Bible do that. The Bible is the spell book that them use to cast spell. Because how can we as a nation, you understand what I say, got enslaved and we got a book from the slave masters and we take on to the book. We got a painting of a white man, Michelangelo painting in uncle. We accept that as our God. And when Caesar them come and say, not teach me, no show me no work, God, not teach me anything wrong. And we say Caesar them a madman and Capitan and them people who come out and try for you understand what I say? And when Marcus Garvey talk about nigger improvement and something, make we realize that we are nigger, we're not a black man. Because the word black really don't exist. Because I'm not telling about B, and if you remove the B from black, I get lack man. Lack of knowledge, lack of basic. You know what lack is? Lack away from the world. You understand? You don't want to be a lack man. Lacking things, you don't know nothing. So when we get up and call ourselves black man, because the word black doesn't exist. Because in visual arts, black and white is not even a color. You understand what I say? They taught me in school that black and white are shades. So shades are really light and darkness. So that means to say if black and white is not a color in painting, it's shades. That means to say shades are black, are light and darkness. And in the beginning there was light. You understand? And the darkness separate the light from the darkness. At the end of the day, when we call ourselves black man, we are now black people. It better we don't call ourselves white people. Because at the end of the day, we are the only nation of people that can face the light. You understand what I say? Which is the sun. So years and years ago, back in the time of before now, because I'm not gonna say in the beginning, because you know the word B doesn't exist. You know, yeah, I said me I say. So if we don't understand that, so the word B don't exist, we lost our way right through. Feeling that we are use them murder and not cast on spell upon ourselves by calling ourselves black man, because at the end of the day, I'm sure so. Black mean darkness, right? And in the first AD or no BC, when we the nigger or Africans, them called black man, when that exist, we did not feel like in the garden where them say God create down in Africa they so. Yeah, that's how we are say with the animals and everything. Zine? Alright. As the white man now, or the caveman them did have to live up in the woodland now, like where they are now. And you got a farm and if you go up in a woodland, you know not tree up there. You have cave up there. Them couldn't face the sunlight because it's only too hot for them skin. And them really that's why you say vampire and werewolf and all them something, you know, because those nation of people used to be up in the cave. But them used to hunt. Now, when them come out at night, because them can't face the sun. So them have to come out at night. So when them the people come out at night now, them have to kind of hunt anything what they see. Anything when they see a move, because them the dark and light now. That's why them create fire and them something, you know, the people we have as white people. They really the black people because they have to go out at night. And that's why you see when Michael Jackson did the movie Thriller, it explained them, not him. The whole werewolf, because remember, you know, them money have to come out at night, go hunt and look something for them, you know, because them can't face the sun, them burn up. So them live in a cave a day and they come out at night. Alright, when them come out at night, anything when them see a move, them hunt that. That's how come them create so many things for hunting, knife, gun, all these things were created for them for hunt. So you find, say now, the wolf is an animal that him not sleep. That's why you find, say you have werewolf. And you have them. You have vampires. So them white people are them really the vampires, you know. Not the whole long teeth and move fast and them fucking them something like this, but the whole concept of vampire and werewolf come from them. So you find, say now the lion asleep. So them come on. The animals them. But them and the wolf always go at it. You know, that's how the whole werewolf terminology come out. So these man them invent all these things we can live on earth. So them invent light bulb, every fucking thing. We can survive. So you find say when them start, you know, them start take out melanin out of our skin and straighten them. Because we are the people who can face sun. We are the white people, are the light people, people who can face the light. So them come now and them find out say, you know, them just switch up a thing. And because the reason why our skin stays so, you know, is because we have to go out. We have to go out in the sun and we can face it. So it kind of darken our skin. The millennium in our the melanin in our skin and everything. And black, there's no black man and no white man. It doesn't exist. Because the Chinese man the name no color. He name the Chinese man because he's from China. The Australian is the man from Australia is Australian. You understand what I say? So we's a Jamaican or a African. If you go over America, you have African American. You know, no black man and no white man, because if that was the case, the black man and white man exist. A man like Bob Marley, you know, we came from the black and the white, as what them say. Them say Bob Marley, maybe them say it is that his mother black, as what them say, and his father white. So why you don't call him a grey man? Him supposed to name grey man, you know, because that doesn't exist. That not exist. None at all. The only thing exists because Emperor Selassie said, him say until the day with the color of a man eyes that no more significant of the color of his skin. You know, Bob Marley color him eyes now, I mean, what you gonna call a man there? Grey man? You're moving from color now, you say you're half cast or half white. Yeah, I mean, them thing that real, them thing that illusion. And we get up every day and call ourselves black man and white man and something. That's the biggest racist. When I talk about black people and white people, that is the biggest racist. They are Caucasian. We're Africans. And if you live in America, it's African American. Or anywhere you live. We are Africa, we're descendant of Africa. If you live in Jamaica, you're a Jamaican. You're supposed to be judged by your nationality, wherever you are. That's what you is. You see me? No ever met nobody come tell us say we're a black man or we're a white man. That shit doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. You're no black man and you're no white man. That doesn't exist. So I spend 30 minutes on a spiritual journey with you. Because even meat not to eat. Yeah, meat not to eat because our body was never designed to eat meat. Our body designed to pick fruit. We're the only species, we're the monkey and the gorilla that can walk up to a tree and pick a fruit and eat it. Our palm designed to pick. The lion and the tigers and they have canine teeth designed to cut through meat. Them have palm, them have claw designed to them can run at top speed, chase down them prey, capture that, kill that, hit that. You know, we not designed that way. We have to invent things. That's where the Caucasian come in because they are the vampires. They have to invent things for eat the meat. They invent even fire and move the laws of physics with one of the worst things, one of the biggest invention will kill us off is the pot. Because the pot is just like one castic and one pot is the same thing, you know. Like a castic where you put dead man in and one pot is the same thing because here's the castic and you put a dead man in it. You put him in the fridge first. When I funeral day, you put him in the castic. You bury him. The meat now, you take it out of the fridge and you put it in a pot and you cook that. And you eat that. So you bury, instead of bury the dead man under the ground, you bury the dead meat in your body. You understand what I say? So pot is one of the because we don't need pot, you know, we can't eat fruits. If we just eat fruits, I look at the cow, look at the gorilla, I'm not meat. So we can I look how strong him is, who's stronger than the gorilla. So we can eat meat, we can eat vegetable and fruits. When you eat meat, you have blood pressure and something there. You put too much protein in your body, you put too much things in your body because look at peas. Peas, look how it's small. And beans, they are very small. So why is it that you're going to eat Meat, when you eat meat, you overdose your body. You understand? You overdose your body because your body doesn't need so much protein. It doesn't. Because if it didn't need it, our natural things that we can eat, like beans and peas and grains and something, them small. Them not big. You understand? The fruits them small, fruits them have fructose, them have starch, them cook already. When you pick an apple, it already cook, it prepare a mango, it already prepare for you. You understand what I mean? I say? The trees are what give us oxygen and they give us food. So why you gonna eat meat? We can't see it that way now because we in it, so we can't see say, fuck we do you gotta eat something, you eat a dead thing. You put something on the fridge and then take it off of the fridge and yam and cook and say you cook that and yam that. You hot it up and say you eat that. And it's like that means to say, if you eat meat, you can just take a dead man out of a castic and just put him in a castic and eat him. Imagine the same thing, cannibal style. Once you eat meat, you're cannibal. We're not, our body will not design, we have that digestive system for that. You understand? That's why we mash up our intestines when we eat a bag of meat and we give yourself high blood pressure. You doctor tell us, you ever hear doctor tell anybody to eat fruits? Doctor tell us, don't eat fruits. And the doctor will tap if I call you know. I say give it to blood because it forgive your blood, but you watch you start eating meat and you start have them the blood in your body. When you eat the right thing, we're gonna put more blood in your body now. It will raise the pressure. Because a person that who don't eat meat and just eat kalalu alone, doctor can't tell him nothing that. You understand? Kalalu give you blood. You understand what I say? So and that's what you need, blood. Function the body. You understand what I say? So meat nothing eat. For human being, nothing eat meat, none at all. None at all. Meat nothing eat, you eat a dead so you can't really see so that. You never go up a dead something them, rotten something them really rotten, because them in the fridge and you think to say, you know much bacteria, microscopic bacteria putting on nobody on night meat. But you talk like this and people go and tell them a lot of things. Meat nothing eat none at all. I mean, meat for eat to who body was designed to eat it. We don't have no canine teeth. We have a cookie meat for eat. Why you gotta yummy that is it? Anything where you can't eat that is not for eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And these are basic observations, you know. They are basic observation, brother. We must eat fruits and herbs. Yeah, man, our body not designed to eat meat. I want to eat meat, you mash up your spirituality too, you know. Yeah, man, because you get arrogant, you have a different blood in your body, you have an animal instinct. So we lose our, meditation gone because we think like animal. We think more of a attack with one another and name something because when you eat certain meat, you get animal instinct. You understand what I mean? I say you get the DNA of animal. You have an animal DNA in you. That's why we're so vile and we're so we kill off one another because we have the animal mentality. Or full up your mind of these meat and then it affect our spirituality too because we are trapped between the physical and the spiritual world. I mean, your body are gonna develop that urge there, and if you're not spiritually strong, you can't. Enough people can't control their body. Even with sex, enough people can't. Once them feel like if they have sex, them can't spiritually control their body. That's why you see find some enough man have sex with some local pitney and pedophile and all and something because the urge, the animal, they look up goat and they look up cow and them something. Them not have no rules and laws. Once them feel the urge, them are gonna do it. And all of them animal that you see, they only had sex when them in a eat. We as human being because we eat so much meat, we always in a eat. We don't have it now and then we overdose our body. So and it come from our ancestors too. You understand what I say? It come from our ancestors too. We reach a one level when me start living with woman, I feel like I have sex every night. I want sex every single night. All the time me have sex when me live with woman when she see her period. To all my sex drive with high. Me want it every night, every second me get. Me want it. Because when you eat up all about meat and it come from ancestor, your ancestor, your fourth parents them down the line, I come down the line. Them think they boost your body. It boosts your body and then your body start control your mind instead of your mind control your body. Just like a man who's addicted. I urge him body I control him can't in control, you have to be in control. One of the Sorry about that, people. We're in the live now because the battery did dead.